All right, what's up, boys? It is Thursday today. It's actually my biggest day of the week. I'm working from 6 to 3, right? 6 in the morning to 3 in the afternoon as gym manager of this gym. And then I work as a personal trainer from 4 to 8. So, biggest day of the week, a lot of work ahead of me. Tomorrow, I have my first session for a client who discovered me off of YouTube. He wanted help with the weight loss. So, we're going to be meeting on Google Meet. And I'm going to be seeing him every single week for a month to help him lose weight. So, that's pretty cool. Let's get the day going, man. I like my job. I've only been manager here for like a month and a half, and I don't know. I like being in charge. Not in charge of people, but in charge of just like what we do, the things we put in place. I check the stats, I analyze what's working, what's not, and then I have the creative liberty to that makes any sense to kind of take things where I think they need to go. It's just fun to kind of be at the head of the ship, and it's nice to feel like you're making a difference. So yeah, a few hours to go, and then heading over to my other gym. So I work at two different clubs of the same company. So this morning I was at my first one. I worked there as a manager, and now at this one I work as a personal trainer. So yeah, 9 hours in, 4 clients tonight. So day is not over. We're gonna eat lunch for now, and I gotta go take a piss. Justement, on va en profiter pour ajouter des pas dans ta routine parce que c'est facile à faire puis on brûle des calories. All right, 13 hours of work later. I'm exhausted, but it's over. Always a little rough getting through these Thursdays. But yeah, pretty excited for tomorrow. Like I said this morning, I've got my first personal training like client online. I'm gonna be helping him lose weight for the next month. So who knows, man? That could turn into something. You know, if he tells his friends that he enjoyed the service, I could get a few referrals and word of mouth. Next thing you know, I've got like 5 clients I'm meeting with weekly. It adds a good amount of money per week. So who knows where that's gonna go. Also gonna be working on the business, the YouTube channel, and I've got some more clients tomorrow. So for now, I've still got the dishes to do. So let's get to that. Good morning, everyone. Hope you're doing well. Now, why am I sitting on the couch? Did I just say, fuck it, I'm watching TV at 8 a.m.? No, I wish. But we're working. We're working on the couch. As I said, today we're studying a little book, How Not to Diet. Been studying it for about a week, taking notes on the computer. And I figured, why not do it on the couch? So I've got a very cozy jazz playlist on the TV right now. Can you hear it? I don't think you can. I'm going to have to add some music right now, or else it's going to seem a bit weird. But look at that image. Look at it. Unbelievable. All right, so I'm over here just reading, taking notes, jazz music, beautiful landscape, and that's going to be my morning. I have a question for you. Does eating affect your ability to work? Short answer, yes, it does. But not as much as people claim. I've heard people on YouTube say that they eat a fruit the night before, and then the next day they feel brain fog, right? They literally still feel the effect of that fruit. Sure. Yeah, sure, buddy. There's something called the expectation effect. And if you think that eating a single fruit will give you brain fog for 24 hours, then that's what's going to happen just because you believed it. Look, the truth is that I've recorded videos after eating breakfast and been convinced that it's affected how I've recorded the video, right? It's affected my ability to speak. But then other times where I've eaten the same amount of food at the same time and felt great, right? Recorded a video, felt super sharp. And look, in any case, I'm bulking up. I need to eat 4 meals a day. I can't be out here skipping meals, okay? So breakfast it's going in no matter what. All right, just finished up with 2 clients. Now I'm going to be training. I'm meeting up with Jacques, right? Video call at 2 p.m., so in an hour. And then I have to stay here because I have another client at 3:30. Then I'm going home, filming 3 shorts. and I'm gonna be hanging out with my girlfriend. You're sliding right now. Let me help you right there. So yeah, day is not over, but let's get back to it. All right, boys, we're done. So the call with Jacques went really well, and honestly, I don't have trouble seeing how through word of mouth it could lead to a second, a third, a fourth, a fifth, 10 clients. He's telling all of his rich business friends, and suddenly I'm helping 10 clients per week losing weight online, where I can be anywhere. Interesting. Then my community grows, focus and execution, link in the description, making money off of that as well. It's not hard to see how it could lead to something pretty decent. Anyway, still got my 3 shorts, YouTube shorts to film tonight, so I'm heading home right now. It's almost 5 p.m. My girlfriend is gonna be there, and it could be very easy for me to just say, hey, you know what? It's the end of the day, girlfriend's there, haven't seen her in a few days. Let's just relax, you know, I deserve this. Hey, if you want a tip right now, when you write something on a to-do list, you need to do everything in your power to get it done. That's how you progress. It's very easy to make excuses to say, oh, it's not convenient. Let me drive for a second here. It's very to say like, oh, it's not convenient, or I've worked enough today, I can chill. It's like, no. These things must get done today, and they must be put above all else. So I'm gonna get it done, and I'm gonna chill with the girlfriend later. Hello, it is, oh, the mic is upside down. It is Saturday, almost 6:30 p.m. Where did the day go? I didn't film anything today because I was just working 7 clients today, so nothing of significance to show. Now I'm heading to the club. I'm going to be pre-drinking. No, I'm not. I haven't been to the club on a Saturday night in like 3 years. That's not what we do here. No, I can't be, hanging out with my girlfriend, going to the club with friends, soccer practice, hanging out with the family, doing this and that, trying to prioritize like a bunch of different relationships and trying to hang out with everyone all the time. I mean, just good luck achieving your goals with that kind of lifestyle. So we're keeping it chill on Saturday nights. Been doing that, like I said, for years. So what are we working on tonight? Well, that is yet to be decided. Let me think about it. Yeah, so I've got the goal of getting 7 people to join Focus and Execution, my school community, in the month of October. 7 people. We are still at 0 out of 7 for this month. So it's the 18th of October, not looking good. Anyway, I've been reading this book, Traffic Secrets, to try and get some leads, right? To try and get some traffic. And one thing he recommended to do is to spread yourself a little bit everywhere on social media, right? Type a bunch of comments and trying to interact with a bunch of different creators and communities, this and that. So the way I've implemented that is on school, which is like where my business is hosted. I've started interacting with a bunch of different communities, trying to network, I've been leaving a bunch of comments on YouTube as well. So I'm going to be sending 10 comments tonight. That's what I've been doing every single day for about a week. Gonna do that until January. Every single day, 10 comments, any platform, just everywhere. So spreading myself everywhere. That sounds wrong. What else am I going to be doing? I'm going to be editing a video. So editing is on the menu as well. But I think that's it, man. It's almost 6:30 p.m. I think that's enough for tonight. Focus and execution, man. Let's go. So I paid this guy to edit one of my videos, and I did not like the result at all. It wasn't good. And he messed up the audio and told me he couldn't like revert it back to the original audio. So it was just like permanently damaged or something. There was nothing to do with that video. I literally like wasted $120. So that's cool. Now I'm stuck editing the same video again. So I'm not very motivated right now to do that. It has to happen. So let's get it done. I've got Lord of the Rings music ready to go. I've got the timer set for an hour, and the task is clear. Let's get to work. All right. What's up? Night is over, and I just want to talk for a little bit, Talk about what's going on, talk about YouTube. I'm struggling on YouTube right now. I've been posting for a little over 2 years, been putting in real effort for about 1 year. And I felt like throughout the months and years, the more effort I put in, the less results I've gotten. It's kind of weird. Started posting every single week, beginning of September, and the views have just dropped. No one's clicking. People are just not sticking around in the video. I'm in the I'm in the dip, right? I'm in the trenches, the part where you put in a bunch of effort and you don't see any results. That's where I'm at right now. So it's been harder lately because whenever it got hard in the last year and a half, when videos would flop, I remember it would affect me, but I would just get right back up, and just keep going because it felt like I could always see the summit, the mountaintop. It was far away. Don't get me wrong, it was far away, but it was always there in the distance. And lately, it felt like it's just not there. It doesn't even feel like I'm on the right mountain. Everything is just a bit confusing right now. Feels like I'm at a crossroads, I can either, push twice as hard on YouTube and, listen to everyone who says, you just gotta keep going, keep pushing. Eventually you make it. Or I can go all in on my job, which, feels like I would just be hopping on the normal path, which I don't want to do. But I know that if I gave it my 100% to my full time job, started working like 50 hours there, learning everything I could about becoming a better manager, a better personal trainer, helping people lose weight, I feel like I could absolutely dominate. But that's not going to lead me to financial freedom, not in my 20s at least. I would feel fulfilled, I think, though. So right now I'm just kind of in between, doing both, not half-ass. I'm really doing my best on both, but there's a limit to, how much work you can put into something when you're spread thin. So feels like at a crossroads, and I feels like I have to make a decision because right now I'm not excelling at either. I'm just kind of trying to make it in both. Man, it's you know, people say they certain decisions are clear, you see the signs and oh my heart told me to go there or God gave me a sign. It's like, nah, bro, it's not clear. It's not clear at all, okay? I could see how going all in on YouTube, quitting my job, moving to my mom's house, that would be the move. And then in 2 years, I say how that was the turning point and my business blew up. I can also see how going all in on my job could lead to unbelievable opportunities and how YouTube is just a dead end at this point. I could also see how this is a sign to drop my current YouTube channel and go do another one. Change topic, like completely, become a weight loss YouTuber. When I started YouTube, I thought about being just another fitness YouTuber, weight loss YouTuber. I mean, that's my domain. That's where my expertise lies. But I thought it was too saturated. So what did I end up doing? I started a productivity channel. I was scared of going into a saturated niche, and I started a productivity channel. What the hell, man? Look, my advice is good. What I teach on my channel is good. But like, is it the right niche, man? Am I making the right types of videos? Should I just do what I'm actually good at, what I spent years studying in university, what my full-time job is about, helping people lose weight and get fit? So many questions, man. You know, People say, like successful people, they say that the journey was the best part, and man, they wish they could go back to when they were 20. When you have all the answers, yeah, it sounds cool to go back and go through the journey again, knowing that it's going to lead to where you want to be. But when you're in the process and you're not even sure if you're going to make it, right? You could be part of the 90% or whatever who don't make it. You don't know yet. You have to believe in yourself, but you don't know. Okay. So there's always that shred of doubt. So the process it's cool, don't get me wrong, but when you don't know that you're going to make it, it's pretty scary. Anyway, I thought I would get real with you for a second here. Saturday is over. I'm going to watch a bit of hockey, go to bed. Tomorrow I've got beginning of the year sort of not reunion, like a meeting with my team. We're at the gym where I'm the manager. I'm going to be giving the majority of the presentation, so I'm going to have to practice that tomorrow morning. Then that's 2 hours. Then I'm going to head over to my girlfriend's house, spend the afternoon there. On Monday, I'm coming back here in my apartment, and I'm going to be working on my YouTube channel and my business all day. So that's going to be focus and execution at its finest. Anyway, have a good night. What's up? So I'm back from the meeting. It went well, man. It went well. I'm still, still adjusting to being a manager. I did not expect to become a manager so quickly. Like it's not a big team. We're like 7, but still it's kind of crazy to say that I'm a manager of a gym. Anyway, this is the old recording setup. If you go to my old videos, you'll see that this is where I used to film them. So kind of an OG nostalgia feeling right now. Tomorrow I've got my second call with that weight loss client, Jacques. So I'm going to be meeting him at 11 a.m. And I'm going to be presenting. I'm going to try something with him. I'm going to be presenting him 3 different weight loss strategy, if you will, 3 distinct plans. I'm going to be working on that today. I'm going to create all 3 plans. I think I'm going to make like a contract too, just for him to commit. I'm going to write up a contract. He's going to like sign it, and that will just like force him to give it his all. So yeah, that's the plan for now. I'm going to be heading over to my girlfriend's house, going to be working there. And then it's Sunday, right? So you need rest, guys. I know some of you like working and it's so important to work. That's what my channel is about. But once a week, you can take an afternoon off or just the full day off. It's nice outside, so I'm going to be probably enjoying the sun a little bit. So see you in a few hours. I am ready for tomorrow. It is 9:30 p.m. It's a Sunday night. I just created 3 weight loss method for my client tomorrow. I'm very excited to show him. I even created a contract, literally a contract that I'm going to have him print out and sign. Honestly, I'm reading it right now. It hypes me up just reading it. Just check it out. Commitment contract. Amazing. But yeah, Sunday night, enough work for today, man. My girlfriend wants attention, so we're just gonna cut the work session short, and I'll see you tomorrow. Big day tomorrow. So today is my second day off of the week, and it is very easy to waste away days off, right? Saying you're going to work on your goals, work on your business, but the lack of structure often leads to, procrastination and just letting the day slip away, right? So use a to-do list. You got to answer the question, what are you going to use your days off for? And this right here, well, it answers this. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to be taking advantage of my other day off, and we're going to get a lot done. Let's do it. So what I've got here for you is 3 different weight loss methods. So for the past like 8 YouTube videos, it's just been like flop after flop after flop. But this week I posted one, a few days ago, and something's happening, right? Something's happening. Little jump here. This is, believe it or not, a lot more than what I've gotten recently. So I'll keep you posted on how it evolves in the next few hours. For now, man, I'm done with the 10 comments. That's done. I've done my call with Jacques, and I've scheduled my Instagram Reels for the next month. So now I think I'm going to nap before I get back to work. Man, I love my days off. Nothing to do but be right here, working on the business, taking naps, doing what I want to do. Anyway, day is coming to a close. We're just editing right now. This is the 6 things I did to stop wasting my evenings afterward. Look at that. Oh, okay. Bit of editing action over here. So it should be on the channel right now. So if you haven't watched it yet, go ahead. We still have to go to the grocery store tonight. That's still on the agenda. But for now, man, I'm gonna edit. I'll bring you along with me. That'll be the final thing I show you because the video is coming to a close. I think you've seen enough of my life at this point. Hopefully you've learned something. You've gotten inspired. You've had someone you can relate with. I don't know. So I will leave you off on that and see you at the grocery store. As I bring you along this grocery trip, I just wanted to close off this video with a few thoughts. I'm currently going through the lonely chapter, that period in between your old life and success where you put in a shit ton of work with very little recognition or results to show for it. I've got some big goals and I haven't achieved them yet. Some days I'm convinced it will happen. It feels like success is inevitable. Other days I start wondering if I'm part of the 99% who don't reach success. Let's be honest here, everyone had big goals at my age, but then you know what they say, life happens. Anyway, does it even matter if I achieve my goals? I mean, what else would I do? I'm not interested in the normal life. And you know what they say, the fulfillment is in the journey. And I'm deep in the journey right now. So maybe I'm already successful then. Maybe these past few days have been success. Maybe this very moment is success. In any case, in a few years, you'll either see me on top of the world or deep in the forest living off the grid. Either way, I'm good.